Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We officially only have 4 days left in the Kingdom Arena before it resets for this season. And with that, we got a mega ton of changes for the overall PvP tier list that you guys do not want to miss out on. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Starting us off on SS rank, we've got Financier, we've got Sorbet Shark, we've got Vampire, we've got Espresso, which again, you probably could guess those two because the Vampire Espresso comp is just riddled as the overall meta right now for the PvP content. We've got Wildberry Cookie as well, going to be very, very good pair with somebody like Financier. We've proven that numerous times are a very good duo, and not only that, Wildberry Cookie is really good for PvE and PvP content. Last but not least here we've got, that's going to be Caramel Arrow and the one and only brand new Cream Unicorn. If you guys have not checked out my recent video on Cream Unicorn, I go in depth talking about the couple of different topping sets that are really, really good for them, and not only that, what type of content they excel at. You should 100% get into the game, build a Cream Unicorn, and not only that, if you haven't checked out that video, I'll try to remember to post it up here for you guys to check out. Now, officially diving into S rank we've got here, and that's going to bring us into a handful of cookies, I believe 8 in total. We've got Pumpkin Pie, a very, very good cookie for busting up, these skill rotations on enemy teams. Not only that, going to be very, very good against, the heavy tank combos, and you can utilize, Pumpkin Pie on some of the counters when it comes to going up against the Vampire Espresso team. Next up, we've got, that's going to be Eclair for that weakness debuff that they apply, and the damage is just absolutely insane. Definitely going to be a good one to invest in as a extra DPS or support unit on your team. Next up, we've got, that's going to be Purple Yam. Purple Yam has literally moved his way up from D tier all the way up to S now. Absolutely going to be a very, very strong tank when it comes to providing damage resistance in general. And not only that, a lot of people are utilizing him on a multiple tank combo, at least as one of their arena teams that they have built to hopefully counter whatever they go up against. Next up, we've got, that's going to be Parfait. Parfait kind of works hand in hand with Cream Unicorn. They make a very good combination when it comes to, healing and support cookies. Not only that, Parfait with that, debuff resistance buff, if I said that correctly, that she also provides is going to be very, very good. Next up, we've got, speaking of debuffs, that's going to be Dark Cacao, kind of working opposite here for, the reason why Parfait is really good is that a lot of players are still running a Dark Cacao in the overall arena because he's just really, really good. AoE damage, debuffs being applied, the, injury. You've also got the defense break. You name it, the guy's got it all packaged in one, especially as an ancient cookie. Very good. We've got Cotton Cookie here coming in as literally the best support unit in the game, hands down. Insane utility, insane heals, minions, stuns, buffs to minions, you name it, they absolutely got it. I will say that Parfait, Cotton, and then also Cream Unicorn have pretty much just taken over the roles in Arena right now for the main healer / support units. And then the last cookie we've got here for S tier, that's going to bring us into Alphagato, specifically for the speed meta composition right now. That 100% is going to be, in the overall meta. The amount of damage that they can outdo in a short time is just insane. Now, when it comes to the situational tier here, I've went ahead and placed them. We've got Almond Cookie, Oyster Cookie, Crunchy Chip, T-Knight, and then Kumiho. Now, obviously, Almond here is going to be just situational for a lot of different scam comps. If you are building them, obviously, they're good. They're going to be on this list. We've got Oyster Cookie and Crunchy Chip. They're going to be placed in situational. They're very, very good for the Summoners comp, but outside of that, you don't see them being utilized by themselves individually. However, in a Summoners comp, still a very, very good composition. T-Knight's going to be kind of the similar situation. T-Knight compositions are still being used, but again, they're going to be, a dime a dozen. And with that being said, if you're not really running a team specifically designed for T-Knight with the insignia treasure and stuff, you're probably not going to be utilizing T-Knight. And then last but not least, we got Kumiho. Again, going to be one of those situational, where you're building a Kumi scam or something like that. Yeah, moving right along here to A tier, man, and I am crying. I'm absolutely crying because, unfortunately, guys, we officially have Sea Fairy, Frost Queen, Holly Berry, and then also Pure Vanilla. Now, I know before you guys officially start shredding me in the comment section, don't get upset. Listen, the reason why they're going to be placed down here in A is because my tier list I update on the regular for the game's current meta. As things starts to shift, I have to do adjustments to make sure you guys are all informed at the current state of the game. I'm not saying that Sea Fairy, Frost Queen, Holly Berry, and Pure Vanilla can't be used because they can absolutely be used. But just know I've ran this list by literally 6 different top tier players, everything from like, I believe Masters 1 all the way through Grandmaster, and all of them, every single person has agreed with this exact same tier list and where I've got them placed. So if you guys have any discrepancies, drop them down below in the comment section and I would love to hear them. Alrighty, next up we've got here, and that's going to be strawberry crepe. We've got pomegranate cookie. We've got clotted cream. We've got mango, believe it, man. Mango with that buff is actually doing pretty well. Obviously going to be down here in A tier, not as good as S or SS, but definitely going to be somebody you can definitely use. We've got herb cookie here, and then last but not least, that's going to be Maddie. Now, all these cookies are going to be very, very good options if you do not have cookies from SS or S to just fill in for your overall teams or build teams around them. Like I said, strawberry crepe, I did a whole video talking about strawberry crepe. Not only that, clotted cream, I believe Hyrule Legend dropped a, clotted cream, team composition showing that you can still utilize him in the current meta. So absolutely going to be holding it strong here in A. Now, diving into the overall B rank, and this is going to house probably the most cookies we've got overall. It's going to be poison mushroom, tiger lily. We got sparkling, mint choco, licorice. We got latte. We got dark choco. We've got the fat rabbit or moon rabbit, whatever you want to call them. We've got Twizzly gummy. We've got raspberry. We've got mala sauce. We've got black raisin. We've got red velvet. We've got cocoa. Now that's going to complete our entire B tier list. Again, guys, I wouldn't invest anything in these cookies for arena exclusively, right? Now, obviously, dark choco is very good for PvE and guild bosses and stuff. Cocoa's not bad for the Masters mode, in the overall world exploration. Red Velvet can be used, but again, not really going to be popular right now. And then the same thing with, Poison Mushroom, still going to be very good for, guild bosses and things like that, or bosses in general, or world exploration. But again, outside of that, for PvP, they're going to be ranking here at B. And then last but not least here, guys, we've got C and D tier. Again, we're just going to place a couple of the cookies down here on the list of some of the ones that obviously have dropped. Again, starting us off, we've got Cherry Blossom, as you guys can see here. We've also got the Snow Sugar. Snow Sugar used to be main in the Summoners comp. They've been kicked out ever since Oyster been dropped into the game. Rye Cookie, she's not bad. She does decent single target damage, but again, you don't see them used a whole lot. Lilac, Cream Puff, Squid Ink, Pastry, and then also the two Sonic and Tails. Both of them are going to be not worth investing in whatsoever. Even if you are an OG player coming back to the game, I would advise just don't even bother with anything down on C tier, in my opinion. And then last but not least here, we've got, guys, for D tier, throwing it on, we've got Milk, Werewolf, and then also Fig, along with Chili Pepper. And there you go, guys. That's going to be the official changes for the PvP tier list at the current state of the meta in the arena. As I've already mentioned, we literally only have 4 days left on this season, so make sure you're getting in here, grinding out as much as you possibly can, increasing your rank, and thus giving you guys some additional resources. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel for everything Cookie Run Kingdom related. One quick shout out here to Natsuki, Zenus Purity, Bruhface, Andy Z, and Rapthorn for helping me out with this overall PvP tier list. With that being said, though, guys, as always, I love you, and I'll see you on the next one.